I just want to ask you as well, I'm really concerned around the ignoring of the Minister and the Department of the HPSC advice. And you've brought it up, Andy, and I know yourself, Kieran, in terms of the PPE, the use of PPE, but also in terms of the ventilation and what needs to be done there. So do we really have a situation where HPSC advice is being ignored by the Department of Education?
We don't know yet about the ventilation, to be fair. We know what the HPSC has recommended. We know the draft guidance that the department sent to us. And the key thing was that they took out that sentence. They took out the sentence about the air monitoring systems in the draft advice. Now, we have responded strongly to the department to say, you know, you must, and you have the ideal opportunity at Christmas. Schools are going to be closed for 2 weeks. Get the contractors in when the children aren't there. Fit the air monitoring. It's not enough to say that schools who are built since 2008 have them and forget about all the rest. Every child and every worker is entitled to a well-ventilated system, and it'll save a fortune. Because if you have the cheap monitor, you'll know then when to open the windows and you'll know when to put on the heat, and they mightn't have to pay half as much in the capitation that I feel is going to be needed to heat the place if we had the monitoring.
How much do they cost? What's the unit cost, do you know, of those
Apparently,
monitors?
somebody said that installation included under €200 per room. I'm not sure if that's accurate. But
you know, that, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're in a situation that, you know, a 200 or 300 euro unit cannot be fitted. And as you said, it would also obviously create employment for somebody as well. But and I think, again, for those to be fitted in the Christmas period, absolutely. There's no point in fitting them in the middle of summer, when you can open the windows and you don't need the heating and all of that. And that's what I'm afraid all the time, is that we're behind when we need to be out there in front. You know, we'll have the vaccine administered to everybody before we have some of these very simple things involved. I know the complexities of the virus as a whole, but
they could over a period of time, now obviously not over a year, but they would pay for themselves. That's the point in the savings. Yeah. The point I was about to make was about the HSE. Everything is reported. You know, in your earlier point, it's all reported, whether it's GP. So they have the data. Yes. It's how they use that data. Yes. So there's no hidden data. It's just how they create it, how they use the databases to give the information that you want. You know, that you're saying we should be able to get. So it is there. Yeah,
we want to see the raw data. It's a bit like the insurance companies, you know, in terms of the data. The data can mean anything you want it to mean, but it's the raw data, I think, that we all need to know for the health and safety and well-being of everybody operating in our schools.
Thank you very much, Deputy.